We learned how to change the content of the created image. Now we'll also learn how we can change the way the image is created in general by adding so-called parameters. Up to this point, prompts looked like this. So we had our prompt where we defined the content of the image with the so-called text prompt. But now after this text prompt, we can add additional information like this. These additional prompts, so to say, are called parameters. A parameter always consists of the definition of the parameter I want to interact with and the value I want to apply for this parameter. The parameter is always referenced to with double dashes. Here on the Mac, these double dashes are converted to a longer single dash. Both the double dashes and this converted longer dash are recognized by Midjourney, so that's not a problem. And after the definition of the parameter, we add the value that should be applied. Here in the first case, I want to change the aspect ratio to 16:9. As you can see, you can also add multiple parameters to a prompt. So the second parameter here is the style parameter, which is set to a value of raw. As I'm using Midjourney 5.1, adding this parameter to my prompt means that for this specific image generation, I want to use the raw version of Midjourney 5.1. This only works for this specific prompt. So instead of changing the actual settings to apply the raw version to all images generated, we can use this parameter, for example, to only change the creation of an individual image. There are plenty of parameters available, and you can find all of these in the official Midjourney docs. I won't dive into all of these now, as I just want to show you some basic examples to understand how parameters work. You can then dive deeper into these on your own if you want to. Parameters are not required to get started with Midjourney though, but things like the aspect ratio, for example, is quite nice to know, because typically you want to have images with a specific aspect ratio applied.